The officials from both State House and Ministry for Presidency, led by the Minister Millie Babalanda on Tuesday, spent part of their day before the Presidential Affairs Committee of Parliament to defend their budget framework paper for the year 2025-2026.
We have a provision of 3.3.
According to the officials, State House budget has been slashed from 452 billion shillings to 399 billion shillings in the next financial year 2025-2026.
We have an allocation for this financial year of 205 billion. However, again, we experienced a budget cut in the indicative budget for 25-26 down to 164.5 billion.
These now want Parliament to consider appropriating 10 billion shillings instead of the 4 billion shillings that has been provided to facilitate the procurement of the new fleet for the President.
State House has an aging fleet. And right now, Honorable Chair, the President is undertaking countrywide tours. These countrywide tours run down the already run down fleets. So we need to replace the fleet of vehicles. We are only asking that, can we have an extra 6 billion to take it to 10 billion so that we cover the gap that we are experienced.
But we ask you to support us when we are looking for an expansion of the budget, or to give us what we have asked for, because at least you have a glimpse of what we do, and we serve the President. We cannot betray him.
The issue of the unfulfilled presidential pledges, however, generated a serious debate in the committee after the State House Comptroller informed them that they have been overwhelmed by the ever-increasing pledges, now totaling to over 1 trillion Uganda shillings.
When any person gets a pledge, either written or verbal, they consider it done. But this is not going to be the case. It has not been the case because of the budget issues. We cannot sustain. The demand is too much. So we end up capturing only the urgent ones time by time.
What do you expect, Honorable Byarugaba, Honorable Muhesi, whose pledge has been outstanding, to think? So it's also upon you to act smart and say, look here, Your Excellency, there are these pledges of 2013, 2014.
Yes, but Honorable Chair, remember you have a fixed budget that is supposed to do all that. So how do you prioritize and say, I'm shading off and I'm not going to capture these emerging issues? Obviously, you captured health, you capture life, and other issues that I might not explain, and then you first leave the backlog. For example, when I came in, she knows, Honorable Beku knows, we had almost a backlog of 1 trillion. Yes. And then pledges keeps coming every other time.
In the same meeting, the Office of the President is asking Parliament to consider providing resources to facilitate the construction of offices of the over 100 officers across the country. According to the Office of the President, out of 146 districts